boings, and then they were going around in circles. She went up and down a couple of times, so that's when I walked up here and walked up to the top, and I had my torch down on Edgerow. It weren't particularly dark.
Well, they're all right. They're wired.
Fine after.
Bit of a mystery. We've just found one of his panels bent out like that. Kay says they were doing a boinging session, all of them, last night. So I've just asked her if she saw Oak, but didn't see no. But electric fence were on. But he nearly smashed a panel out. We're putting COVID in with him anyway. She's desperate to get to him, so we're going to put her in with him for a day. But no, bit of a mystery. We're also taking the boy out. He's going to his new home. But Summit must have set him off because he's nearly smashed a panel out. I know he's a big bunny, but I don't know whether he'd be able to do that. COVID and Mr. Mustafa, she's having a prance about. We've had 2 fall-offs. And she's all lovey-dovey. We tried it yesterday. Charlie wants to try the tester, but electric fence was switched off because I'm in here. But now she's prancing and dancing around him. Oh, now she's tired. COVID! The babies are all doing well. The little boy leaves today. The little girl will leave next week, which will leave me with 2 brown ones and 2 brown and whites, which will go to freezer camp. See, there'll only be 4 babies left next week.
Yeah.
So they could go in that for a bit while we wire the bottom of this one.
And make another one.
And make another one. Because they're only freezer camp. Or we turn this one into wire the bottom of this one. And use these as rearing pens for them. Because they're decent size, 2 in each, it's easy. Because they're only in it till the 16th week, aren't they?
Yeah.
Little lovebirds. She's actually a pretty big doe. I didn't realise she was that big.
I'm looking at her now, next to...
You don't realise just how big they get.
No.
Yeah, she's actually a big bunny. She'll stay in here for the next couple of days, I think. So we've got an empty hutch. But we put in Merle with Charon. Two of these go tomorrow, the 2 AM chick hens. And I think we're planning on keeping the rest. The red cap's definitely staying. We've got a nice male and 2 girls. But they'll stay in this shed for now. Looks like 2 boy Brahmas, 2 girl Brahmas. 2 pretty girls as well. A nice pale one at the back there and the dark one there. These got greens last night. So I've got some nice birds in here. I think, counting up, we'll be keeping all these. These will be RAMs for next year. Or even end of this year if they get up big enough. And there's quite a few pullets in here actually, so might be able to part with a couple more. I need to actually get a head count of pullets. See, that one's staying and that one. I've been able to notice them straight away. A couple of males, they'll be reared on. Shiny, give over because you're making a mess of Brennan. Brennan, do I have to move you into a separate coop, mister? These 2 are maturing nicely. I'll need to work out how old she is. It shouldn't be long before she starts laying, actually. Oh dear, yes, we've got Mr. Boy there and Mr. Boy there arguing now. Could be where some of the damage is coming from. I think it's time to take them out and put them in their own pens. Just finding somewhere for the males. But now I think it's time to split the juveniles. I've just seen him go for Brennan. Brennan's done his dance up to Pullet. Love birds. Brennan's done. Oh, the new girls seem to have settled in quite nicely. There's 4 out and 2 planning on laying eggs. They've settled in quite nicely. Need more branches in here for them, I think. Some of these might not lay, they'll come out of lay due to the move. They're at the end of the reason they sell them is they're at the end of the laying season. Now, I'm discussing moving some of the birds out of some of the other pens. But there's no goose feathers, the night owls. Just goose. Goose everywhere I look. Kids are bringing up grow bags. But the girls have settled in nicely. Quite pleased with that, actually. He's not a happy boy. Find out what a rake is. I've come to rake a bit of this up to see what it's going to look like after. And he weren't impressed. Christmas trees is over there, look. He's not happy. I don't mess with the food. I think I'm going to change him onto a pheasant feeder, I think they're called. I'll show you later. Feathers! Feathers everywhere! That's the second barrow, sorry. Scraped it all, left him a corner batch. I don't know how this feather's got here. All of it's been scraped. Goose pen's next. Mum, can feathers go in the composter? Because that's where I'm dumping them. No, that's the entire pen raked. Can't tell. Although there's a load of branches picked up now. Move on to the next one once I've emptied this down in composter. But we've got rain due next week. And a lot of it. So, we may get some grass back. Kids are attempting to tell Kaylee jokes, I'm scraping. So, as a before, feathers everywhere. And I'll be back with an after. Apparently there's an egg in the new girls. Not surprised. They're bred for laying, sometimes 2 a day. But 1 a day I'm happy with. Oh. Ta-da! It's not all the feathers by a long shot. I mean, some of them won't rake up. So I grab them by hand. But it's a lot of them. Some of them are too small for them to grab. Lots of feathers in there. They're ready for a clean out. Again. I've not done that pen, but it's almost lunchtime. I've got a bunny to deliver. And then we're going to wash my car at the mother-in-law's. So my car's going to think it's its birthday. Always does. Kay's been branching. Snapping branches and clearing track a bit. So we'll have all that to rake up soon. So We are clearing slowly. Slowly but surely we're clearing.
Who's doing that?
You're doing the branching.
Oh, clear it out, wait. Driving me nuts now.
It's only wanted doing for a few weeks. But actually, since we hit the chainsaw, that's bad. Brought him some grass up.
What did you say about 1 mile walk?
You see how the geese is chomping it.
Don't bite on them. They're not bothered. Right, Charlie. Now that they've put them in, tell you what, do me a favour. Collect them all up for me. And pile them next to this. What are these? What's the long ones down here?
Geese have got serrated beaks. And they are actually grazers, more than corn eaters. So every so often they love it. You see tilting their heads, they rub the beaks together and it chomps it up. All the birds like greens. There's some sunset hens to peck through as well, so we'll show you them. These guys love it. I've just cleaned them out and I'm putting it in. But they'll pick most of that out. I'm going to get some for the new flock now. I think they'll like some greens. All I do is just pick some grass, that's all I do. Absolutely adore it. No, we're going home in a minute because we've got to go and deliver a bunny in a minute, aren't we? So we'll Google these. He's actually in a bit of a better mood. Just got to up front at pens as well. We have a path again.
Walk through now with that breath of ankle.
We'll find it. Geese are still happy. Got an egg in the shed.
I'm not going down to bed, you.
Now these have still got some grass in pen, so I'm not too worried about these guys. They're having fun. We found strawberries. There.
Sure, assuming so anyway.
There, they look like strawberries. Yeah.
The runners do look in there.
It's not coming out, we need to dump it, but there. We've got lots of strawberries, but they're wild. And there's one there, look.
That means
Yeah, that's probably encouraged him.
Strawberries?
Trimmed everything down.
Yeah, which has opened it up.
Yeah.
And there was a Harris panel there.
Yeah.
I took that up. There's no Harris panel now. We found strawberries.
The amount of different pots that we've had.
I know there's raspberries somewhere in that. Or there was, till I annihilated it. They'll be back, we'll find them. How do you transport your salamas? In a grape tub. Don't worry, it's going 10 minutes down the road. She's got air holes bedding. I'm taking it to my mum's because the quail's eggs that she had, only one's hatched. And she needs a buddy, you don't have singletons. So we're taking to Sarama for her. It's a Sarama in a grape tub. Delivered with Hutch to his new home.
really slick like that. Just put on the top.
New owners know that he's blind and possibly deaf as well, and they're willing to take him on, which is awkward. Picked him some greens, strict feeding regime, but his name is Deadpool, which I think's cute. I like the unusual names. But no, we've just picked him. I've just shown him what to pick him for grass and feeding instructions. Tiny amount of food. And plenty of greens. Not lettuce. Believe it or not, lettuce isn't good for rabbits. But no, it's got a nice little hutch here for now, which I've delivered. This one will come back to me. They've got a new one coming, a bigger one. But for now, he's all right in this one. There he is. He's a good boy. But now, Deadpool. I love it. He's gonna be spoilt rotten. Cage has been sat on my back garden. It's all right for little babies to start off with. He may actually like me now. We've just brought Merlin. Look at the size of it. You never actually realise how big they are. But now, because we need to put them together, breed them on one day, the same day. I always breed two does together. Look at the size of her. She's a bull compared to him. Oh, she's just bothered about food. But now, we've just put Merle with him for the evening. She can't stay in with him because of the babies. It shows the size of her. Hi, Charlie!
Missing the leg.
No, I've missed it. He had his leg tucked up. It's got the doors shut. But there's an egg. There's an egg in the pen, look. But he had his leg tucked up. I've walked past, just gone to check trail cam. I've just walked past and said, okay, we've got a cockle with one leg. It looked like a stalk. But I pressed photo instead of video. So I'll attach the photo. Yeah. We've got some photos to attach anyway. Of the kids.
Earlier today.
Yeah.
Pip carped it. Proper. It looked like it, you know when they thrash before they have a seizure?
Yeah.
They were doing that. And then it just stopped. I mean, dead stop. And I got up and I went, oh, fuck. And then he went,
Language! I need to
shit, I didn't realise you
censor.
were on that.
I wasn't waking up.
I apologise for the interruption there. We've had to censor it.
I didn't realise you were
Kaylee
recording.
didn't realise I was recording. We're just off up to check on my trail cam. It's been set up all night and all day. So we'll review it and see what we've got. I'll just leave it a track. You can review it on the machine. It's just small. It looks better when it's on laptop. But it's been a busy kind of day. I've cleaned my car and polished my car and it's all shiny. So we've not been here today and it's one at last few... Kay's cleared out decking. It's one at last few days of sunshine actually because we've got rain coming Wednesday. Pip, come here.
This is bad luck. Every time you just have your car wash, it starts to
rains.
rain.
Well, it's not rained yet.
Yeah.
Look, I can see my trail cam.
I avoid washing my car.
You avoid washing it.
Yeah.
Kaylee gets to hold a
It
pipple.
rains.
Kaylee gets to hold a pipple while I check the review.
Stop it, Pip.
She doesn't know how to heel one day. So, I've just nettled my kneecap. That was a bit silly.
Nothing I do.
Right, let's have a review. Give it a chance to load up. 95%. Replay. Ooh, we got night time
We got this time.
at 8:53. Oh, I think that's us.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, that's us. I don't know what we got in there. I can't see now in there. Oh, it's a dicky bird.
Surprise, surprise.
Do we like dicky birds? See it? Oh, we've had pheasant,
Yeah.
which is no surprise. Male pheasant. Nothing there. More male pheasant, look. Nothing. Nothing. Nothing.
Probably
Oh, that's
nice old
it.
bowls.
No, we've not got no. I need to rechange the settings because it's pointing too far at the floor. But we've had pheasants. So we've got pheasants.
Up the lane there, I think.
Yeah. So we'll edit that or change its direction.
Can't aim down that way.
That's what I'm going to do, spin it that way.
Yeah.
So we'll edit it and we'll see it tomorrow. Hey, hi. Where's Charlie? Hi, Charlie. It's just fell over, look. Hi, Charlie. So we've just set the trail cam up after faffing for 5 minutes in the direction it's pointing. Apparently it's a weird shaped tree. Who'd have thought?
Dip in it.
Yeah, well, so now we're heading back to lock up the top 3 pens. Step forward.
Jeez. Brambles are going a bit crackers up here.
We need to go.
We do need to go.
We need to get rid of that as well.
No, we need to go.
That's
Goats
what the
eat
feral
brambles.
cat lady said. You need to go.
We need to go. Everybody reckons we need to go. I think we're going to get a goat. Goats are good for milk as well. And goat's milk you use for rabbits.
She was saying to her fella, who was it that was giving one? Who was it? Somebody was giving one away. He couldn't think.
But we're still the same. We have to wait for Defra's holding number thingy. We've not heard note back. I'll go through my emails again later and double check.
I think if this is like chasing.
Okay. Charles is dragging down a stick.
Not like there's enough sticks down here.
No, but we need a goat. So we're going to get a goat when Defra says we're allowed to get a goat.
We need to get these trees out so these fucking Christmas trees grow.
Yeah, a few years ago. Lots of Christmas trees. Lots and lots of Christmas trees. See, now we're going to wrangle a pippin to a pole. We're going to see if that works. In fact, no, we're going to tie her here, look, because she's just going to get straight out of that one. I've got a pine cone because Charlie wants a pine cone casting. Well, he doesn't, but it's an idea, so we're going to cast a pine cone, aren't we?
See what it looks like.
See what it looks like.
Let's have glitter on there.
Glitter?
Yeah.
Well, if I cast it and then add a smidge bit of glitter at the bottom.
Yeah. Something that sparkles.
Something that sparkles.
Bit Christmassy.
Big Christmassy. Okay, we've got to do Christmassy.
We've got to start Christmas early, haven't we?
No! That's a decent size egg. Oh! Oh, floor's going through. I think we need a new floor. Oh, we got a weird one. Look at him. Look at him. I've got 2 eggs. We got a hunched up hen though. I'll turn you around now. Well, this is going quite good.
Don't say that.
Come on. Come on. There's always one. Big scary person. There is always one that likes to play hoppity. You're not very scared of me. Charlie's doing ducks. Is that before or after going on a bone? They're on the way in.
Yeah, that's why you do it now.
Why? Because it's easy. So who's doing my eggs then? I think Mama Kaylee's holding the eggs. We got spotty dirty ones. They're unusual there.
splodgers.
I'll be back. In fact, we'll just drive Charlie in while I'm locking gate. You ready, Charles? Ooh, I just caught my ankle. We're driving a Charles in. We'll leave a Charles in there, look. We'll just leave Charles to it while I'm tying this. Do you want to watch the Charles?
Watch the chop.
While I tie a gate.
Nice and steady, Charlie. Slowly.
That one fell over at food ball.
Run into the door.
Catch that duck, Charles.
Wild duck chase, not wild goose chase.
I don't think he likes it now. I've put rails in.
Right, there's these two now. Take it steady.
Silver can't see, remember. You can grab him. If he comes near you, grab him because he saw you. He's too slow. He saw you.
Oh, one more. Charlie. This one.
Yeah, he's gone the wrong way. How many kids does it take to lock up a muskie? It takes a Charlie 12 hours. Right, move food bowl out, shut door then. Twist the latch. Yay, we can
Good
twist
lad.
muskies. We'll let you out now. Next time I'm putting a padlock on it.
I think everybody might have gone in.
Yeah, does that mean I don't need a pipple? Do you want to grab a pipple for me?
Oh, hold on.
Who's loose?
Oh, wait there. Blue's on his way in.
Should be simple then.
Should be.
Should.
Famous last words.
Yeah. Charlie's got a pipple. Damn, I think I've just... Oh, don't jump them.
Tony is not a horse.
Oh, I regretted that the moment I landed.
Well, you had to, didn't you?
Limbo! No, I'm not.
No.
No.
Just on your ankle, you don't need to do your back as well.
Oh, don't try jumping them, Kate. We're a bit too old for this stuff.
I've not fallen over one yet.
It's a fig tree.
We need to get these other trees down.
They have to go purple. I like figs. They don't work on me, but also there's a climbing rose there. Look!
Just behind the honeysuckle.
Pretty. You know when I see a yellow rose, do you know what I automatically think of? Beauty and the Beast.
Hers was red.
Yeah, I know, but it's yellow. She wears a yellow dress.
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
Oh, we're looking at the shed. Yellow dress, Beauty and the Beast rose. COVID's still with Mr. Mistopheles. They'll stay together for the night. Then we'll pull COVID, possibly tomorrow, see what happens. Pippin's having a run round. I think Pippin's gonna do the deed. I've just pulled the baby bunnies forward. Oh, it looks weird, we only one white one. Oh, do you know what they've called him?
Might be a bit of a gap there, Tony.
There's wire.
Oh, there is on that one.
Yeah, that one's wired.
It's alright.
Do you know what they've called him? Deadpool. They've called him Deadpool.
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 For a white rabbit.
For a white rabbit that's blind and deaf. Hi, Pipple. COVID and Mr. Mistopheles is doing well. I don't think she wants to play with you, babe. She's got other things on her mind. What?
Just drop my filters.
You plonk. So they've been keeping the grass down. You can see the line between the two runs actually.
There really is one.
But what we'll do is we'll turn that one that way, pull that one that way, move up another one, and then run them down.
Rotate them like proper tractors anyway to do stripping of it, aren't we?
Or we spin that one and bring it. No, we can't bring it any closer to electric fencing.
No.
They'll go ba-doing, the chickens will be on.
Shiny will be straight over.
Pipple! I ain't got a clue. Pat! I dread to think. See, we've actually got all this. If we bring Mr. Mistopheles' cage right up here, there's a load of greens up here.
Well, it's started coming up more, hasn't it?
So if we bring them up there, or keep Mr. Mistopheles down here and move the babies up there, because they're much better grazers, aren't they?
Babies are a lot quicker, yeah.
So we're planning on moving one of the hutches up there. The babies are bound to be quicker, there's more of them.
Well, there's one less, but there's still more.
Yeah, there's still more, there's only one normally in that.
And they're growing as well, so.
Yeah, they eat more.
Yeah.
We have a hole in the bucket.
The chicks have been enjoying that today.
Chicks have found the favourite dust bath. Right. I suppose I best collect my dog before I switch electric fence back on.